Right guys, welcome back to part 2 of the Honda Cbr250R. If you missed part 1, the whole point of buying this motorcycle was to basically see how cheap we could do motorcycling for. Because I've been reading a lot of stuff and speaking to a lot of people, and yeah, the barriers to entry at the moment for motorcycling seems to be pretty huge, and that really comes down to finances and how much it costs. So what we did was we bought the cheapest bike we possibly could, which is the Honda Cbr250R, which I paid £250 for. But it does come with a little bit of a caveat. The bike isn't actually running properly. Well, the bike starts and runs fine, but there's a clutch issue. So I'll let me show you what the issue is. So the bike starts and runs fine. So it's currently in gear. Clutch fully disengaged. So we don't actually have drive currently. So today we're going to change the clutch. I bought all the parts, even down to a fresh new gasket, new springs, new clutch plates, and some fresh oil. So I've got my father coming around as well, so we're gonna try and do this quickly but as well as we possibly can, and I'm hoping by the end of today we better take it for a test ride and see what £250 has bought us. Well, I say 250, I have spent another £85 on parts, but the bike has just been MOT'd before I purchased the bike. The clutch died shortly after that, so we don't have to worry about those costs. So I'm excited to see how cheap we can do motorcycling for. So that's enough waffle, let's get on with the work. Okay guys, right, we have some tools, we have some parts, which we're going to need those. And yes, hopefully we're not going to make a mess of the patio outside the summer house, because the long-haired general won't be too pleased if I do that. So yes, we're going to try and make it as clean as humanly possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to remove this fairing here, the lower fairing as well, this crash bung, and then as you can see there's quite a few 8mm bolts to remove, so yeah, quite a few around here. And also we have a coolant hose as well. So yes, it's going to be a bit of a messy job, but not too bad. So yeah, we'll get rid of all that. I'm going to put you on a time lapse. There's no point you watching me unscrew every little bolt, and then when we get to the clutch I'll check back in with you guys. Right guys, the clutch side is off. As you can see, all the bolts had to be removed around there. The clutch plate is totally flat and ruined, so that's good. It is a knack of clutch plates. The fairing took an absolute age to get off. There's about 400 bolts to get off, so yeah, I don't think Honda are too keen on you doing the work yourself. So yeah, as you can see, engine plate, we're putting new springs in as well. But yes, as you can see, the clutch plates are totally shot. So we'll change those, put it all back together, and then get it started, and hopefully we have engagement. So bear with. Okay, as you can see, new clutch plates are in. New springs are in as well, and we've got the new gasket on the outside. We've just cleaned up all the rubbish from the previous gasket, so we're going to put the engine cover back on after we've cleaned up the back side of it, and then hopefully we can top up with oil, top back up with fluids, and give it a start, and hopefully it will run. Right guys, clutch plates have been changed, engine covers back on. What you didn't see was a little strainer in there as well, which we took out and cleaned. So everything's back together now. We haven't started the bike, as you can see, it's bone cold. So we're hoping this fixes it, so let's give it a go. have to adjust the clutch cable. Right, clutch cable needs adjusting, so we'll do that and pick back up again. Right guys, take 2, fingers crossed. The cable has been adjusted. Right, we're in neutral. We're in gear. We've got gear for a change. Oh, we have clutch. Fantastic. Oh, and it feels very good. I think the best thing we can do now is take it out for a test ride. Okay guys, we're all aboard the £250 bargain beginner bike, I think we were going to call it. I'm not too sure. I mean, you don't have to be a beginner to have a 250, but obviously the whole point of this video is to get people into riding, younger people into riding. So let's see if we have fixed the issue with the Cbr250R. Oh, the clutch does feel good. It feels a lot better. Let's take it for a ride around the block and see. But yes, as you saw in previous videos, we couldn't actually move the bike at all. So we did dip the new clutch plates in the old oil as well, just oil them up before they went in. And look guys, I'm not a mechanic by any stretch of the imagination, right? I'm a tinkerer. I like to tinker with things. There's nothing that I've done today you couldn't do at home. Nothing at all. Oh, she drives like an absolute darling. Absolute darling. I don't even need to adjust the clutch cable anymore. That is an annoying tone from the exhaust, so we'll try and get a standard exhaust pipe for it as well, because that, I know we all say loud pipes save lives, but that's quite irritating. She rides like an absolute dreamboat. Oh, I'm well happy with that. So, what's it cost us? Well, the bike was £250. Obviously, I had to use a bit of diesel in the van, which was another 20 quid. 80 quid in parts. So basically, £350 to have a Cbr250R with a year's MOT actually on it. And it's got a load of history with it as well. And obviously, we changed the oil, so it's a fresh oil in there as well. It's good to go. So yes, we have got on the road for £350. Can you believe that? £350. What an absolute bargain. You can't argue with that. Okay guys, well join me in the next video when we decide what we're actually going to do with this Honda Cbr250R. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that actually. That was good fun. So yes, join me in the next episode where we'll make a decision on what we actually do with this bike. But thanks for watching guys. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.